gonna put you on the spot in a second. I'm sorry. All right, so good afternoon. Thank you all for having me here. First thing I have to say is I'm proud of you all for your accomplishments. So congratulations, and please give them a round of applause. You also have to give a round of applause to the whole administration, your teachers, staff, and everybody who helped you get to this point. And last but definitely not least, your family. Your family is your backbone and support for you. So I had to change my approach. At first I came here saying I was going to give a full speech, but you've heard a lot of speeches. I know you all are ready to go out and have fun. But there are a few things that I have to make sure I cover if you haven't heard them already. First, I have to apologize for my generation. I'm a millennial. Some of you have parents that are millennials, big brothers, people that you look up to. But I was thinking on the way here that I think we failed you all. If you're paying attention to what's happening in the news and what's happening across this country and globally, I think our generation got a little too relaxed, got a little too comfortable, and we're starting to see a lot of things being taken away from us. A lot of things that we just thought we would have for the rest of our lives and the generations going on. So let me be the first to apologize to you all for that. But with that said, you all have a lot of responsibility. You have a lot of things going on for you, a large capacity, and I hope that you can pick up the slack that we left off. I mean, we're losing, like I said before, the Civil Rights Act. So many things are being peeled back. You're hearing about the racism just out loud and proud now these days. And these are things that we didn't actually see on a day-to-day. But it's some people who put in positions, some people who put in power, and it's showing rearing its ugly head again. I cannot apologize enough. But don't hold it against me. I think I'm doing an okay job, but I'm speaking for the masses. But we all know that these things are done out of fear. It's not because you're less than, it's not that you're inferior. It's because they're scared. They know that you have a voice, they know that you have the power to do amazing things. All right, is anybody in here biology? Anybody in science?
Yeah, major biology.
Don't say trying, you're gonna get there. But if you're in the sciences, then you know firsthand what melanin means. That's something given by the Creator that people can't just attain. And that's something you have that if you study, you know science is something very powerful. And that leads to a lot of that fear that we could take over and we'd be the ones in position. So don't stop fighting, because it's only a matter of time. I'm looking at these faces and I know I'm going to see you on the big screen. I know that I'm going to see you in the news for good in the years to come. So keep up the good work. I hear a lot of you. First, Principal Williams told me that you're having 100% graduation this year.
Yeah, 100%.
That's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that. If it's happened, I don't know about it, but that's definitely amazing. So you got to give yourselves a pat on the back again, and you have to keep giving yourselves a pat on the back. But I know everyone's path is going to be different. Everybody's not going to college right off. Everybody's not going on a full ride. Some people are going straight to work. Some people may be going to technical school. But don't think that your path is any less or any better than anybody else's. You all have a calling. You all have a path that you're leading on. But stay true to that path. It's almost like having tunnel vision. You're going to have people who doubt you and don't think you're going to make it. You're going to have people who laugh at you and downgrade what you're doing in life. But if you're passionate about it, you really believe in it, you keep going. I always talk about this story when I was at FAMU. Let me shout out FAMU. I hope somebody here from FAMU. But at FAMU, we had a guy that came in as a freshman with me. And he didn't really have a vision. But he lived in a new apartment complex that was built. And he said, hey, I need to make money. I need to pay for my school. I need to do something. And so he figured that what he would start doing is taking out people's trash. And I tell this story a lot. He started taking out trash at his apartment, he started going to other apartments. And as it stands now, he's a multi-millionaire. So don't look down on somebody who says, hey, I want to be a garbage man. Be the best garbage man there is. If somebody says that I want to be a nurse, be the best nurse. You don't have to be a doctor. Nurses are just as important as a doctor in that process that we all go through when we go in that doctor's office. So be proud of whatever you do. But once again, I don't want to hold you too long because I know you're ready to have some fun. But when you go out here, make sure you have some good, clean fun and be ready to get to work because this is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. You never know who's watching you. I have 2 of my 8, soon to be 9. My wife is pregnant and she's here. But it's 2 of my kids here. I have 2 kids here. They're part of the next generation and they're looking up to you all. So make sure you set a good example. Do the hard work and never give up. Keep that tunnel vision. And make sure the people that you keep around you are the right people. Amen. That's very important. The people who are taking you out to go to the club and party and not get sleep, don't just assume those are your friends. The people who are going to have the hard conversations with you and challenge you to be a better person, you better keep them around. I'm 40 years old now, and I'm still learning hard lessons about what real friendship is, what real partnership is, and who's genuine, who really wants to see you succeed. So always be aware of that. But as I've said before, a lot of you had a lot of conversations and had people talking to you. But I have to put you on the spot since your family's here, and I hope you can speak for all the graduating students here. What do you need from people like us? Yeah, I didn't want to give you much time because I didn't want a political answer. I want to know from the heart what you think. What does that mean? Just give me 2 minutes.
I said what I need from everybody here is hope and wishes. Amen. And prayers as well.
So I challenge you parents in here, I challenge the staff, I challenge all of the administration. You heard first from the students. We have to do what we can for them. We may have fallen short in the past, but like I said, it's a new chapter, it's a new day, and we can do for them whatever they need. Those things that you just mentioned are not impossible, and they're not a hard pull. So from me to the rest of the parents and the staff, I'm going to challenge you all. And I'm going to make a commitment to have those prayers. My wife and I are going to get on our knees every night and make sure that we're praying for this next generation. Because we need you just as much as you all need us. And lastly, I don't know how much you hear, but from man to man, because you all are men now, I love you all. I want to see you succeed. I'm very open about giving my information. If you ever need somebody to call, I may not answer on the first ring, no matter, tell them what I'm doing, but you leave me a message and I'll make sure I get back to you. Because if there's something I can do for you all, I'm going to do it. So you all have a great rest of your Sunday.